Hey everyone, Rushlock here, and as always, for the latest news, tips, and tricks for EVE Online, hit the subscribe button down below, leave comments, and like if able. So, this week in EVE Online news, this might be the single best monetization CCP has ever done. They have launched the Weekend Fleet Pack. So, for $3.75 or €3.75, you get 3 days of Omega and 50 Plex. 50 Plex right now is going to get you over 200 million on the market, and this is perfect for, let's say you only get to play on the weekends. Now, keep in mind these packs are not locked to the weekend. They're 3-day packs, however you want to use them. But imagine the user who is going to interact with this most likely. Whether your weekend is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or a weekend is somewhere else based on your work schedule. The point is, if you only get to play EVE, let's say 3 times a month, those 3-day windows, 3 times, let's say 4 even for easy math, that's $12 or €12. You're still coming out ahead compared to the old sub price. And even if you're playing all 4 weekends per month, let's say you're going to go 16, you're $1 over the old sub price, you're still $4 lower than the new sub price, and even if you activated 5 times a month, it's fractionally cheaper than the current sub. Also, beyond micromanaging your weekend warrior status, you can also use these for your cap alts. There's a big fleet coming up, a big op, or a war breaks out, and people want to activate accounts but don't want to pay the full sub price for their cap account and want to save some money. There you go. You got a 3-day window for a way lower price points. This will be great also for new players who are trying the game out and aren't willing to pull the $20 trigger for a subscription. Who would blame them? This allows them to subscribe for their play session for a couple of days for a very, very much lower price points and kind of get their feet into the Omega side and see if it makes a difference for them. You get the 50 Plex, which you can quickly liquidate into over 200 million ISK. And based on your, or depending on your activity in game, that should fund you quite a good bit. This will also be great for new players from CCP's perspective, because you'll take somebody from alpha status to Omega at a much lower price point. And as we all know, with games with microtransactions, as soon as you get someone converted from free to play to spending at all real money, the likelihood that they'll spend more in the future goes up exponentially. So again, this is a huge step for monetization for EVE Online from CCP. For years, I've waited for an item from them where I can confidently tell users, like, look, this is your bang for buck. This is the quote-unquote must-purchase thing if you're trying to give EVE an actual chance and see if you like it for yourself. But 3 days of Omega, 50 Plex. It is not locked to weekends. There seem to be no limitations to how many times you can activate it for your single account. So in theory, you could do this every other or every weekend based on your real-life schedule. You could use it for your cap alts. New players can use this to ease their way into the game at a much lower price point. And yeah, it looks all positive so far. Of course, if you've got some feedback, questions, or concerns, post them in the comments down below. Or if you just enjoy this and think this is amazing, post that as well. All the likes, subscribes, and comments are huge for the algorithm on YouTube and very much appreciated. And again, remember, for all the tips, tricks, and news for EVE Online, hit the subscribe button down below, and we'll see you next time.